What's going on, everybody? This is the Couch Ring here, streaming from Fantasy 11 from the Eden server. Sorry, I was just preparing real quick. I don't normally stream on Fridays, but I'm making an exception today. Because it's gonna be definitely a short stream today because I gotta be at work within 2 hours or so. Can't have a long stream today, unfortunately, because of that. I gotta be at my second job today. The new LV Remedy with 10 mega with 10 LV, whatever you want to call that. United Hawk, it's such a pleasure to see you. How you doing today on this wonderful Friday, huh? Did I just make your day? At work? Yep, I just came from work. I'm gonna be going back soon. So at least you get out of work soon, and that'll be it. Unless you have a second job today. One time different story. What's the second job? Same thing. Finance director. It's just that I just do a part-time in a different company, different building. You know, they pay me a little bit less, a little bit, not too much though. I don't really care because it was just a little extra money on the side from the, you know, so I could like take care of the extra things. But, will you pay 3K for what? Will you pay 3K for a closet? What do you mean? This is why you don't live in New York? Will you live 3K? I live in New York. This is why you don't live in New York? Will you pay 3K for a closet? Nah. That's for the for people who, yeah, housing is way overpriced. Yeah, definitely. Well, first of all, people who come from other states come to New York City thinking they gotta go live in Manhattan, or rather, they're afraid to live in the boroughs, in the other boroughs other than Manhattan, because it's considered to be maybe what, the ghetto or something. So. They don't really research enough or assume that the areas from those areas are bad and all over. So basically, like I'm from the Bronx. Not everywhere in the Bronx is bad. You got a lot of good areas in the Bronx, and therefore, besides the fact that it's good, you could pay half the price that you're paying in Manhattan. I mean, yeah, you ain't wrong what you just said right there. $3,000 for a fucking closet, and then you want to call yourself a place? It's not. It's overpriced. It's way overpriced. For $1,300, you get like a one-bedroom apartment around here in the Bronx. You know, after they check your background check and yada and stuff. You know, and it's in a good part. You know, somewhat close by where you go. Yeah, $1,300 a month. You know what I'm saying? But it's a one-bedroom apartment. It's not a loft. It's not a, way overpriced. Yeah, I know, still overpriced. But that is the average apartment around here right now for one bedroom. I can't afford one. I could, but then I could afford one. Don't get me wrong. I could afford $1,300 a month and pay the bills and everything, but then I wouldn't have anything left for me to have fun with. So if I want to buy a new game or go to the movies, I want to have that kind of money. Everything's going on the bills. And that's with no cars neither. Can I get like a 4-bedroom, 2 bathrooms here for that the hell out of here? Nah, not in the city. Hell no. In the city? Yeah, right. Where I live, love what? Where I live, you can get that. Oh yeah, of course. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anywhere other than the city, I'd rather live. Okay, but my job is here. How I live is here, so unfortunately I have to stay in the city. But believe me, if I had a chance to get out of the city, I would. I would definitely take that chance, especially if it's a quiet area and I could afford it and they have good internet. Oh yeah, definitely, heartbeat, Time for a new job. Well, I'm in the process of doing that, I might get a new job, but I had to wait. The reason why I got to wait because I'm trying to get my license for PI. But unfortunately, I can't get the PI business until I do 2 years with the boss. And then I could apply for my own PI business. So something like that could take with me anywhere in the state. If I do includes insurance, tax principles, and yada yada. I live in the mountains or something. Oh. You live in the mountains and they have internet, that must be very good. That must be fantastic shit. That's like giving fucking Tarzan where he lives at some internet services, I don't live in the mountains, so I don't know. I'm just joking around. I don't know what it's like to live in the mountains. Yeah, towards that. Is it this way? Let me see. I forgot which way it goes. I think it's this way. Down there. What are you doing in Bronstack? Oh, this is where I logged off working. Once we finished yesterday with the BCNM, I just went to the log house and just logged up from there. So, what was I gonna say? Well, the shit should be arriving right now. What's up, Cole? What up? What up? No, whoa, King05. What's going on? How you doing today? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. I thought that's why you called. I thought you was calling for a second there. He's normally in the stream right away. I have to say, for some reason he presents the same color, but the badge is different. He's right now currently my first and only 1 year badge subscriber. Although some other people I'm heading there as well. Yeah, so I put in the request of the new emotes yesterday. Unfortunately, it takes 5 freaking days for and business days, I'm assuming, for Twitch to actually approve those new emotes that I got thanks to you guys. But yeah, 5 freaking days. Can you believe that? It takes that much for someone to say, okay, thank you very much. We'll approve of these emotes that you submitted. In case you guys are wondering, the emotes that I'm referring to are the ones that I just put up. I mean, they're available right now on my Discord. So if you join in my Discord, you can use those emotes. But not for Twitch. I mean, they'll be available by Thursday, going to Friday of next week. It should be available on the Twitch. For those of you who have tier 1, tier 2, and so on and so forth. Yeah, like that one. That one lurker emote took me 5 days to get approved. You know? Can you believe that? 5 days. But let me see if I can show you guys the new ones. So if you decided to see this, I got this emote. There's a lot to be promoted soon. I got the Rest in Peace, and I got the Creeper, the Chaos Peace. So these are the 1, 2, and 3 that are about to get approved by next Thursday, going to Friday. Hey, Wilvarg. I hope I pronounced your name right. How you doing? And welcome. Welcome to the channel. How you doing today on this wonderful Friday? What is the difference between Eden and Asami? The difference. Well, I can tell you a few things about the difference. Nothing major, but the point is that there's a difference. Like for example, the experience band. You can only use the experience bands in the Sami and special holidays events. On the Sami, on the Sami. On Eden, Eden is more true to 2005 era. Yeah, of course. Definitely is. Definitely more true to the 2005 era. In Eden, you could use the experience band, which you get 7 charges, and charge it once every week. Okay, so every Sunday at 12 in the afternoon, Eastern time, you're able to recharge your experience band, which you get 7 charges, and go to another party, experience and so forth. Now, in Nasami, you can't do that unless it's a special event like a holiday. And then after the holiday is over, even if you have charges on that experience band, you can't use it. In most cases, like someone like myself who works on special holidays, especially for special holidays, I can come to the game and enjoy it. You know? What's going on, Combs? What up? What up? Another thing too is like the delivery system doesn't work in the Sami, unless I'm mistaken. Maybe they got that working now, but they don't have that working. They never did, never will, as far as I know. So you cannot garden in the Sami. In Eden, you can. You can garden. You can put your furniture in your mod house. You can't do that in Eden. Comes someone needs a pearl. Someone needs a pearl. So okay. So yeah, and then you cannot send money to yourself or anybody else in the Sami because the delivery system does not work in the Sami. So you couldn't even use that either. Some of the elevators in the areas, or I would say most of it in the Sami, doesn't work. I mean, you can click on it, whatever, it doesn't move or whatever, or they're just not functioning right. In Eden, they work just fine. You know, you go to the elevator, you click on the lever, it will go up, it will go down. You know, nothing major again, but there's some stuff that you could definitely notice that, hey, you know, this works here and that doesn't work right there, you know? And I'm not bullshitting. I mean, I'm trying to tell everybody, I'm not trying to talk bad about Nasami, I'm just stating the facts. So the facts are, this is what works in Eden and this is what doesn't work in Nasami. Now, for those people who, the only thing that the Sami has more over us than, you know, over us is the population of people. And, you know, and part of it is my fault anyway. Not as, I won't even say my fault. I would say at the time, last year or so, I was in the Sami player. Believe it or not, I got a level 75 red mage. I leveled it up, it was all cool. I was advising people that, hey, if you like the old classes, level 75 cap, join the Sami. But during that time, Eden was not out. They were named a different server name, and then they closed that server down. They transferred those players to that server, particularly, into the new server, which is the Eden. And then from that time, we have 5 game developers, right? Now, at this current moment, we have 10 game developers. Each of them are with their own task on this server to handle what needs to be addressed. So you got 10 game developers, which is 10 GMs, okay? And they're ready to respond to anything you need to address, okay? I won't say right away, but most of the time they take care of the issue. You can't watch one Nasami stream for 5 minutes without hearing someone not working correctly. Exactly. Another thing that I was hearing that Nasami is trying to do is that they're trying to nerf the curing for white mage. They just recently nerfed the damage for Rangers, and I'm hearing that he has a whole bunch of plans about nerfing a lot of things in the game. So, and let me remind you, or at least tell you, that whenever Nasami does a change, it completely and ultimately messes up the entire game system. Okay, and then it'll take them maybe a day or two, or possibly maybe a month before they even address the issue. Because there's only one guy, it's only one person doing it, which is who? Nasami. So whenever he has the time, whenever it's in his own schedule, because of course he's not going to stop whatever he has to do in his paint job to do this, because this is his own time, which is understandable, but there's only one person. And same thing, it's the same thing with this server with the other game developers, but we got 10 of them who work on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a huge difference. You know, if you don't mind the glitching that happens in the game and stuff, and you believe me when I tell you this, okay? You can spend 1 week and you will see the major differences in glitches in Nasami over Eden. You can spend a week in Eden and you will hardly even remember, let alone notice the difference in the game with the glitches and stuff. You just won't notice it. No private server is perfect, but we come close to being there. You know, we definitely come real close. So what Nasami has over us, which I forgot to mention, is that they have more people in Nasami. And like I said, part of it's my fault because I was a streamer promoting Nasami at that time. Now I promote Eden. Nasami does have cheap warp scrolls though. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect. But, you know, I'd rather stay in Eden just because, you know, just because the warp scrolls are a little expensive right here, that doesn't make me want to go to the Sonics for that bullshit. I'm thinking of farming something. Not sure what to farm. Nice. Thanks. Thanks. I was playing on the Sonic, but I'm probably returning and thought it could be a good idea to try Eden instead. Well, if you try Eden, let me know. I'll be more than happy to give you a pearl. I'm currently recruiting new players, which me and my members in my link show are helping out. Even if it's not, you don't join our link show and you join somebody else, you'll find that the community in Eden is very helpful. Yeah, you'll be given a warm welcome. You know, a lot of relics on the Sami though too. Yeah, but we will get there. We will definitely get there. Okay, whatever Nasami is pulling right now, it's not I will tell you right now, it's untested. You know, they just fix it if they can, or they will eventually later on if they ever do. I'm gonna tell you some of the plans that the developers are planning to do right now. I don't know about Eden, but in the terms of the assault stages and stuff, they got that working on that. But in Nasami. But in Eden, they're definitely trying to work on the assaults, and I believe they might have that working, or in the process of working that by next year. So we will be able in the Treasures of the Octagon assaults and BCNM battles and over there in that area, in that section. They might have that working by the end of the year, hopefully. You know. Yeah, and they don't have a full COP, only because they're trying to make sure that the COP that we have, I mean, you can play COP, but only up to the before Sky access. I mean, not Sky, Sea access. We got full functional Sky, by the way. But once you get to the part where you go to sea, for the Sea access area, that's the part that they're working on. So you can't, we don't have that available right now, but by the end of the year, they said it definitely will have that working for sure, in full capacity. So we don't have to worry about glitches and stuff like that, because they're definitely on top of that. And also, of course, they're gonna be working on how they could add relics into the game as well. Well, the whole point is that they have a system where they're gonna be working on glitches, so you don't have to feel like the game is messed up, it's not good. It's, you know, there's some fault into it, you know, and you got 10 developers on it, you know, whereas Nasami all by himself working on whatever issues going on Nasami, you know. Did I trade that in already? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Oh yeah, I did turn that in. All right. I'm gonna give me another pearl just in case. Yo, Combs, are you gonna be on right now? So we're gonna do a little BCNM? Not sure if you're gonna be on right now. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Are you still there? Are you still right there, Wilborn? I'm not sure if you're still here or not. I sold at 275. Yeah, I'm sorry, Evan. Thanks for the welcome. If I join, I will let you guys know. Sounds good. Yeah, I had it right in my mind. Hold on. I had it right in my mind. It was something very important too. Oh my god. Oh shit. What was it? Fuck. What was it? Oh my god. I had it right there. I hate it when I have something to say and then I forget. Oh my god. Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I know, right? Now I remember. Okay, the thief knife, like certain resource monsters, right? In the Sami, it's a force pop, right? You go there. If you get the drop items to force it out, you will go to pop out the resource monster of the thief knife, right? Just make an example of some of the monsters we have in Eden. In Eden, there is no exclusive rare items the way they have in Asami, where you could go into PCNM and get the leaping boots, which I think they call it something else. I forgot what they call it, and get the exclusive rare items. In Eden, you have to farm in the old-fashioned way. Basically, if you want the leaping boots drop, you have to kill leaping boots. You have to go after the monster and kill them. The notorious monster that drops the thief knife, you have to wait until he pops, and then by killing the placeholder. And once he pops, if you're lucky enough to grab him, among the other people trying to pull him, and you kill him, you might get the drop. But unfortunately, the drop rate for that thief knife is at 1%. So the value of that thief knife right now in Eden is at 10 million, because out of the many times you kill that monster, it's only 1% you get to get that knife. So a lot of the monsters in the game, you have to. It won't be a lot of force popping. It's gonna be a lot of farming. It's gonna be a lot of lottery pops and stuff like that if you want anything. So the harder it is to actually get the. Thank you very much for the. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anonymous. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. A lot of the monsters in the game that, especially if they drop things that is very rare to grab, you're able to make money of it. In the game, obviously, if you're able to obtain it. So it makes it more valuable. On the Sami, you can get the item right away. Basically, there's no value in it because it's easy accessible. So. Yes, mind now turning down your music. I barely hear you. Okay, hold on. Yeah, sure. Hold on a second. How about now? Can you hear me? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm supposed to increase the volume. There you go. That should be good.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is that good? What's going on, Rob? So, I was gonna say, yep. So that's the value of farming certain things in the game. You can actually do and get. So, you make money out of that stuff. If you enjoy like going after the monsters, especially the lollipop and stuff, you can actually go out there and farm them, and if you get the drop, obviously you're gonna make a lot of gills out of it. There is a humming sound. Yeah, I think that humming sound is my AC that's blowing to cool the room off.
Yeah, it's either your fan or your AC or.
Well, the fan. Believe it or not, my fan is off. Let me
Also, the fact also that your microphone picks up electrical issues, like electrical in your computer. Pick up on what do you call it? Feedback. That's what you call it. Electrical feedback.
right,
The
right.
room can be completely fucking quiet.
Which it is.
Right, and your mic picks up the sound of your computer.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to minimize the sound, unnecessary sound. I have the noise reduction and everything. Okay, let's see. Let's go to. Let me go hunt. Like, here's for example. Here's another weapon I just recently got.
Talk about Joyce.
Yes, the
Talk about
Joyce.
your new girlfriend.
Yes, yes, she's awesome. So the Joyce sword here. I spent fucking days and fucking days. I probably lost a lot of sleep trying to get the damn claim out of this monster. You know. And the funny thing is that I didn't have anybody to help me. Right. I asked this bard in the game, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" Once I came out, I had my character around. It was like, the window was opened. It was gonna pop out. It was gonna pop out no matter what. So, what happened? I asked this between two bars at the time that I was on with the monster with the open window. I asked out of the two, one of them, "Hey, the Shelby's about to pop, and I have nobody to help me. You think you could do me a solid and help me out?" Now this player could have like bring his own friends over and kill it and take the claim for themselves, whatever. But this particular person said, "Yeah, sure. Hell, I even got another alt character in the game, and I could use that to tank the service, right?" And like, okay, cool. So I'll back up with the heal. He was a bard, and the altar was a ninja. So like, okay, he came over after a few kills. The service actually popped out after 2 or 3 kills of the regular mobs. Which I told him, yeah, it was open window. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna come out. I wish it did. And after a while tanking it, we beat it, and I got the claim. The drop. Later, I come to find out that person was a freaking guild leader. I'm not sure. I mean, Cosmic knows this person better than I do. You still there, Cosmic?
Yeah, yeah. No, it was the leader of one of the number one premier in-game loot shell on the server. They're like top shelf on the server. Basically, that well organized. You have hundreds of people. She was like second from the top. I mean, like the who's who of people on the server. And you had no idea who you contacted. You randomly picked somebody from SL. They came out. All the stuff they were busy doing. Helped you. Really cool. She could have said, you know what? I got 20 red natives that are here, like a general in my LS. I don't need to help you.
Oh, the bar's.
I'll help you anyway.
The bar's name. Yeah, she did. Awesome player. The bar's name was Tribal, right? They call it TRIB, Tribal, right? So.
She plays both characters, bass and treble. Like the audio sound. The audio sound.
Right, bass. Yeah, bass. I mean, that's the way I spell BASS, bass, and
Okay.
and treble
Don't
TR.
Huh? Something for your stream, don't call him bass. Bass is a type of fish.
But bass. No, and I get that, but she has to spell that BASS. That's bass,
That's how you spell bass. B-A-S-S.
That is how you spell bass.
Yep.
And listen, if she wants people to call her bass, you should have just spelled it BASE. But it's okay, I call it by that name, obviously. But most people is gonna call her like you just said right now. They're making the mistake of calling her bass because that's what the fucking name. Excuse my language. That is what the name entitles to,
I
bass.
understand, but once they
You know?
put treble next to bass, then they put two and two together. Oh, bass. They don't know what's happening there.
Right.
Wouldn't make sense to have a fish next to a stereo setting. What?
Right, but
But yeah, it's cool, man.
Family only in New York.
Oh, I'm gonna look at
you said only in New York? Why, did we get paid good money? Okay, yeah, for sure.
Rob's swimming at the cross today.
What's going on, Rob? What is new with you? How you doing?
Bored out of my fucking mind.
You're in a bind again.
No, I'm bored.
Uh-oh.
So if you're bored, what level is it? I'm gonna be doing the we're gonna be doing soon the promi soon. I know one of them. Now there's one that I haven't completed. I forgot the other. I know the other two of them I done. And one I can't remember which one I didn't do complete because at the time that I joined Eden, I took a short break. And when I came back, now I can't fucking remember which promi I completed and which one I did. It's one that I need to get done, and then it's gonna transfer me to COP area.
Well, I think the easiest, well, it's up to you. You can either just figure out which one that is and do it for you. The problem is, most likely, the people that are going to be coming along,
We did.
all three.
We did
So
finish.
they need to
No, sorry.
do,
I'm not.
they need to do
Uh huh.
the other two again. They have to do them again so that they can get other people access to storage.
No, I don't. Of course, I don't mind. I'm just saying that I might get transferred. If we do the one that I didn't complete, it's gonna transfer me to the new area. So I would have to come back to you guys. You know.
No, no, it's fine, because what happens is if you beat it, so here's what happens. When you beat the promi,
Wait, hold on.
everyone outside.
Hold on a second.
Put you outside in the teleport area.
Hold on a second. I just want to address this real quick. Anonymous says, "Yeah, finish the story," but I think we did already, right? With the story that you just told right now. Yeah, we did finish it already. I don't think there's nothing to add to it.
Oh, well, no, there is. No, there is. Here's one more thing. Remember what you told her afterwards?
Oh yeah. Oh fuck
Do you
yeah.
remember what your fucking dumbass told her afterwards?
Anonymous, for which part did you? What was the last thing you heard of him explaining to you about tribble and bass? Just to make sure that you already caught up to the story before I say what I gotta say. Well, in any case, anyway, after that triple and bass couldn't hear him. So Cosmic, apparently they couldn't hear you. Let me see if I can raise your volume on. Hold on a second, okay?
Yeah, you can click on my name and raise my volume.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Alright, try right now.
Test these. 1, 2, 3.
They said that all they heard was that the bar came to help, and that was it. That's all they heard. So they just.
Am I louder now?
Are you guys hear him right now?
Sound louder?
Do you guys hear him now?
Okay, am I loud? Am I louder to you, Chaos?
No, you sound the same. But what I did, I increased the desktop volume, so that should increase your voice as well. Yes, they hear you just fine. Okay, explain the story again. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Basically, what happened was you sent a cell to a random bar to help you with the Charbitus, the sword, and they brought their alts out and helped you, no problem. And what you didn't realize was this person is the leader or co-leader of the number one premier endgame link shell on the server. They have hundreds of, well, I wouldn't say hundreds, probably 100 people in their link shell. Okay, so many people that putting their alts so they could run dynamics 2 or 3 times a week. So you didn't know who this person was, and as busy as that person was normally, they came out and helped you, which is really nice. And then after they got the sword for you, tell them what you said.
Oh,
This person
you are an
you are an ant on the sidewalk to this person.
Well,
What did you tell them?
I mean, I'm no fucking ant, but I'm a red mage. But but I told this person with that kind of record, I had no idea that she had the kind of reputation. Hey, if you ever need, thank you for doing me this solid. Appreciate the help that you did for me. If you ever need my help, anything, and just let me know, and I'll come straight away to you, okay? Because, you know, personally, it's good to have a friend that's a red mage, you know, in the game. Again, I didn't know, I didn't know her reputation. You know what I'm saying? Nice, but
It's just the irony of the fact that she probably knows like 20 red mages that are level 75, fully merited, have all the best gear in the game, and you're offering your services to her. It's the irony of that, dude. But it's still really cool that she came.
Anonymous said, nice. What's the link show? I think, what do you call it? Something.
They're in Spoon Daggers.
Baron Spoon Daggers. Okay. And then later, you know, I sent her another message like, hey, I just found out your reputation, and still, you know, it's nice of you that you helped me out and everything, and I appreciate everything you've done. I didn't know that I could have a reputation that you had in the game, so, you know, that you already probably had like freaking a dozen red mages that could freaking help you whenever you wanted it, you know?
Yep, that's definitely a good character of the person there, you know. She probably has everything she ever wanted in the game at this point. Every item, Factory Club, Thief Knife.
And she used to be a GM as well in the game.
I think so. Yeah, someone told me that she stepped down at one point because it was too much to try to be both the GM, deal with people's problems, and be the leader of the link shell at the same time.
Yeah.
Way too much. And she has a real life outside of the game also. So it's like having 4 jobs at the same time.
Right.
No, but it's cool, man. That means you're off on good footing. You know, if you ever decide you want to go into in-game, you're probably going to be welcomed right into Spoon Deck.
Yeah, but and that just like in retail, I've never been. Well, I guess as time goes by, I might consider it. Let's see what happens, though. But I've always been a mercenary.
Yeah, we're in the same boat. I don't hate in game. It's just I know that once I join it,
and
there's going to be certain expectations and stuff.
And I made another mistake. I totally forgot to sub my damn ninja. Oh my god.
What an idiot. But hey, you're a red mage, right? You got this.
I got this. Sort of, but yeah, I got this.
I can't wait till your emotes go through, man. I'm gonna spam the shit out of that one with the red mage being dead on it.
There was another artist that was telling me that he could have made the I got this with the way you're describing, but it wouldn't be with a dead body on the floor. It's actually the face, as if I died, and the ghost, my spirit, comes out of the mouth, just hating the fact that I died, with the logo saying I got this.
Okay. I think the one you have now is pretty. It does the job of what you expect from the emote. Like it does exactly what you want. It says what you want to do.
Right. I was trying to think about that. I got 2 more additional emotes that I'm trying to work on. I just can't figure out what kind of emote should I make for the last 2. Yeah, something that people could enjoy to use. And I've been breaking my head for 2 days on what kind of emote could you guys enjoy, you know?
Boobies.
What happened? Boobies, he said. I don't think that's gonna be approved by Twitch.
You know, you got all these girls on Twitch that are showing 90% of their stuff. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, get with the times, Twitch. You know what I'm saying? We just give us what we want.
I mean, you know, it's funny. I know. I think I asked you not too long ago if the decomp drops from Aquarius, and you said no. But why is it now that no one has ever? I don't see this fucking Aquarius ever over here. It's like it seems to be always gone. Are you sure that it doesn't drop the decomp?
Well, don't forget that guy dropped 30k in gil. So if you can kill him in about 5 minutes, you can make a quick, easy 30k. Who cares about the rest of the stuff? So every single time a leak shell is running through that tree to go upstairs to a fight fastener or whatever, if you see him there, look, quick 30k in the pocket. Why not?
No, I get it, but it's just in many random times I come here, I don't see it here. And believe me, it's like, yo, look at this, not here at all.
It may be like. Probably been a while, like the window for the NM is closed, it's been closed for a while, and so nobody really has a reason to go to the tree. So it's probably been vacant for like 10 hours, and that NM doesn't pop unless you kill a crab. So if someone killed him, they left, and no one's been there since, he's not going to pop. Someone has to kill one of those crabs to make him pop.
Yeah, it's right over here, but normally it's in this spot right here, normally. But every time I come right here, it's just never around. And I'm wondering, I mean, maybe the default does drop?
I don't think so, because I want to hear something about that. Because as it is right now, the only way to get the ingot or cloth is either HNM or finding the HNMs, the dragons and the kings and the sky gods and stuff.
Right.
That I know of. But still a few rubber traps, see if you pop.
He said that Hanama says that his little brother got the axe. I got the axe too. I got the axe.
Yep.
I was just
he's Master and Ranger.
It's only on like a 6-hour spawn window, you know, from watery spawn from killing crabs. So if ain't nobody in there killing crabs, it ain't ever gonna pop.
Right. Now, if people are in there, you know, a lot of people will go to those rubber crabs to skill up at the lower end, and then if they get to death on the skill up, they'll move to the other section to fight the steel shells. So, or they could be fighting the rubber crabs to get a pocket key. That's a mob that most people farm in the tree for the pocket key. So they're probably making them pop left and right. Because like I said, if nobody's in there killing crabs, ain't gonna see it.
okay, well, I'm gonna kill some crabs here, and hopefully it does come out.
Yeah, it drops about 30k gold, and you can smug it for up to 10k gold.
Yeah. Most of those NMs have that little perch on the side. But hey, Chaos, I was talking to one of my fellow Beast friends. Remember the one I was telling you? Been camping Beast Night for 3 weeks now.
Yep.
He's like 0 and 40. He's killed the NM 40 times and hasn't gotten the drop. And he's pissed off because he has other jobs he wants to level. But he can't do it until he gets the knife. He wants to get the knife over with, right? Priority number 1. And so his link shell felt so sorry for him because he's like the unluckiest person so far that one of the other guys gave him the peace knife.
Get the fuck out of here! Are you serious?
I feel sorry for you. Just take the damn thing. And he said, if you ever get a second one, just give me this one back.
Wow.
So, because the guy was literally, I guess he's part of a static. So, part of a group, they were going to go do promies together and GTNMs together. And the guy was never available because he was always waiting to get his knife. So they said, fuck it, dude. Take the knife, go out in the sunshine and live your life a little bit.
Wow.
But he's going to drop. And a bunch of the thieves that I run into that farm where I farm all have the knife. And they said, yeah, this whole guild, this one guy's whole guild, they have like 20 thieves and 75 and they all have a knife. I'm like, damn, it's insane, dude. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna modify my strategy a little bit. If I search that area and I see nobody's camping it, I'm gonna stop farming in a hill and you can go camp it in a. But if I get any competition, I'll just feel like I go back. Anyway, Rob was saying how bored he is. Let's hear about that.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Just low level freaking level. This takes forever.
You gotta form your parties, man, so that way you could just level up instead of just wait for an invite.
I'm level 7. There is no.
Yeah, you working on your ninja, sounds.
All right. Oh, you got the katanas I sent you?
Yes, thank you.
No problem. No problem. You know how much it will worth? Yo, 4K. Ramen tells me is worth in the Gauntlet House, right? That's being sold, right? That shows only in the Toshido 1,400. Seriously overpriced.
So you bought a couple extra and put them in the house, right?
Oh hell no, nah, I don't rely on that, man. I'm not trying to do the BCNM for guilds.
Well, I wanted to hurry up and get my warrior to 40, but that wasn't happening either. I ran into Bad Kitty again this morning. He's going to try and help.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, once you get to like 12, you can just retire ninja, dude. I mean, you could take it to 20 if you want to. You get extra stats for it as your sub job, but 12 is really all you need. Dual wheel and Ukisimi, you're done. Now you can go do promies with your warrior. Now you can go put a spear on and go do DCNMs with us. You know, good enough.
Yeah, still just want to hurry get him to 40 so we can do the BCNMs because I've got at least enough for two orbs, maybe 3. Nice chunk of change, pay people back, and have something to help me be able to level and level right instead of wearing, you know, crap gear. Was pretty close to convinced to break out the red mage and take him all the way. But I ain't got time to be sitting around and waiting for a Joy to play.
Still got the refresh scroll, still sitting on that one?
Oh yeah, it's all in my save.
Oh, I love this sword.
I probably got like 15 scrolls for red mage in my save. The only reason I really haven't done it is I don't want to have to level a sub-job for it yet.
Yeah, I think we can all agree in this group, leveling white mage sucks.
I'm not leveling white mage. at all. I can still Black Mansion Hill just fine. God, I've been 10 minutes. Well, the gold boxers were out today too. Really slowed things down.
Gold boxes?
Yeah, people out here killing stuff with the power level on auto follow, so I figured they're dual boxes.
Oh, dual boxes. Okay.
Kill it.
Yep. Fancy.
Well, kill him and let him know what drops.
Let's see. I'm gonna get my MP and then I'm gonna pull Aquarius over. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Well, my character is here recovered for MP.
Rip.
Alright, be right back. Someone's trying to use the restroom, so we'll have to go later.
Thunder is your friend for Aquarius.
Alright, I'm gonna pull him over anyway. Nice. Let's see here. No Democrats Club, but I got 100 experience plus 18,783 kills out of that kill. Not bad. So nice kills is always good. Well, just in case you guys are wondering, I already have the axe, so that's why I didn't go into my inventory, because I already own the axe, so I can't own it again. An axe is supposed to be a rare item. Alright guys, unfortunately I'm gonna have to cut my stream short today. I don't normally stream on Fridays though because of the reason I gotta get ready for work, so I did a short stream though. You know, came in, did a short stream real quick, see if I can make some money. Why not? I think I'm gonna just warp out of here and put this in. Forgot to put the Samini scroll right back in the auction house, so put it back in the auction house for sale, and then I'm gonna get some rest before I go to the other job. Only got one crab, really? Wait a minute. Oh, I got a weird tree coffer. Alright, let me go in. I didn't even notice that. Let me go and see if I can find a coffer then. Collect me reward. More gills. There's more gills in my pocket. I say yes, I'll take that. Here. Sometimes it may be in the beginning area, so it's best that I go check here first. Let's see. I'll be here in the corner. Got the map to this place? Let's see. No. I'll probably get the map to this place. check over in a corner. Nothing there. Alright, check the other side then. No chest here. Oh, at least I checked over here, so don't have to worry about like not having to check this area.
Just skip work and gunpowder level, man.
No, I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna have this job for long, though. To be honest with you, this part-time job is probably just gonna rock it until maybe November or something like that. Most likely, after the TwitchCon event is over, I'm probably gonna quit it. I just need the extra money to make sure I pay for my trips and stuff for it. I'm not gonna like actually dedicate my more time a day off on Final Fantasy streaming. Interesting. Should be able to enter that chest soon. Can't find the 10 chest. I'm gonna have to find it tomorrow. Yep.
A lot of spawn points for that thing.
Shitload of them. It's a big area. I mean, usually they're easily to spot though. Just not able to spot it right now. Oh yeah, that's right. Someone sold it. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today's stream, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Till then, have a wonderful Friday and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Peace, everybody. Take care.
Don't have too much fun.
Put my credits up right now, so I give my thanks to everybody who came and did the shot, the follow and stuff. I'm also checking my stream. There we go.